So in previous session, we have studied that nature of roots of a quadratic equation depends on discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac, which is a part of quadratic formula, Sidrachar formula, x equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a, है ना? So in this part, this square root of this term inside the square root, that is b square minus 4ac is considered as discriminant. Okay. Now nature of roots of quadratic equation depends on discriminant. If discriminant is less than 0, that is discriminant is negative, roots are not real, which we have discussed in previous session. Again, if discriminant equals to 0, then roots are real and equal. Okay. Then one more condition, if discriminant is greater than 0, if discriminant is greater than 0, okay, then roots are real and distinct. Okay, these three cases we have discussed. And if we combine equation 2 and case 2 and case 3, we get if discriminant is greater than 0, then roots are real. Okay, so this is one more case which is obtained by combining case 2 and case 3. In case 2, we have studied that when discriminant equals to 0, roots are real and equal. And in case 3, we have studied that when when discriminant is greater than 0, roots are real and distinct. So on combining, so write one more condition. Actually, it is the note, special note. On combining case 2 and case 3, we get when discriminant is greater than or equal to 0, is either greater than 0 or equals to 0, roots are real. Okay, is that clear to you? So when discriminant is greater than or equal to 0, roots are real. Now we will discuss question number 4 from the book. I think it is from Concise, na?
Yes.
So find the value of m if the following equation has equal roots. M minus 2 into x square minus 5 plus m into x plus 16 equals to 0. Now we have to find the value of m for which the equation m minus 2 into x square minus 5 plus m into x plus 16 equals to 0 has equal roots. Okay, so what is the condition for equal roots? What is the condition for equal roots? For equal roots, discriminant equals to 0. It implies formula for discriminant is b square minus 4ac, and it must be 0, where on comparing this equation with ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, a equals to
M minus 2.
m minus 2, b equals to
5 plus M.
minus
5 plus M.
5 plus m, c equals to 16.
16.
Now we substitute all these values in this identity, b square minus 4ac equals to 0. So b is minus 5 plus m होल स्क्वायर हो गया बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4 इंटू ए m minus 2 into c 16 equals to 0. It implies now it is minus 5 plus m whole square. So it is 5 plus m whole square minus 16 fours are 64 into m minus 2 equals to 0. It implies 5 plus m whole square 25 plus m square plus 5 2s are 10m minus 64m minus minus plus 64 2s are 128 equals to 0. Write them in decreasing powers of m. M square plus 10m minus 64m is minus 54m plus 25 plus 158 is 153 equals to 0. So now we find the factors of product of coefficient of m square 1 and constant term 153. So their product 153 and we have to find the factors of 153 whose sum is 54. So first we write 1 into 153 but their sum is 154. We require only 54. It is not divisible by 2. So next is 3. When we divide this 153 by 3, 3 5s are 50, 3 1s are 3. Now if we add these two roots, 51 plus 3 equals to 54. Okay. So these are the roots of this quadratic equation. Sorry, these are the splitting of this 54 only. These are not the roots. First we write 54 equals to 51 plus 3 into m plus 153 equals to 0. Then we open the bracket m square minus 51m minus 3m plus 153 equals to 0. It implies taking m common, m minus 51 minus 3 common, m minus 51 equals to 0. It implies m minus 51 is common into m minus 3 equals to 0. It implies either m minus 51 equals to 0 or m minus 3 equals to 0. It implies either m equals to 51 or m equals to 3. So solution set for m means there can be two values of m for which this equation has equal roots. One is 3, other is 51. If discriminant equals to 0, roots are real and equal. And if roots are equal, equal can exist only when they are real. So if roots are equal, then discriminant equals to 0. Both are correct. Means converse is also true. If roots are equal, discriminant equals to 0. If discriminant equals to 0, roots are equal. Okay. So whenever it is given that roots are equal, we have to take d equals to 0. Means b square minus 4ac equals to 0. Find the values of a, b and c by comparing the given equation m minus 2 into x square minus 5 plus m into x plus 16 equals to 0 with ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. So a equals to m minus 2, b equals to minus of 5 plus m, c equals to 16. Okay. Then write them in place of b, a and c in the given discriminant. B square minus 4ac equals to 0. So minus 5 plus m whole square minus 4 into m minus 2 into 16 equals to 0. It implies this minus square becomes plus. So 5 plus m whole square minus 16 into 4. 64 into m minus 2 equals to 0. It implies 25 plus m square plus 10m minus 64m plus 28 equals to 0. It implies. Now we will write all the terms of m in decreasing powers of m. So first is m square minus 10m minus 64 minus 54m plus 128 plus 25, 153 equals to 0. Factors of 153 are 3 into 51, whose sum is 51 plus 3, 54. So in place of 54, we write 51 plus 3. And then when we factorize, it becomes m minus 51 into m minus 3. Okay. Remember, whenever there is no coefficient of m square, means coefficient of m square is 1, na? So the factors which we find 3 into 51 become the roots of the equation also. Is that clear to you? I have told you at this line that these are now the roots of the equation. We can directly write in higher classes or in objective exams. Okay. But in class 10th, you have to show it by solving completely. Don't ever write it directly. Okay. Though we know that whenever coefficient of m square is 1, this is also the restriction. Whenever coefficient of m square is 1, so roots are directly there. Okay. Only when coefficient of m square is 1. The factors which we have found for 153, 3 and 51 are the roots of the equation also. Is that clear to you? So if you attempt any competition exams, you have to use this method to find the roots of quadratic equation. Okay, everyone. Now, question number 5 also I am going to discuss. Okay, though you have not asked. Find the value of k. This is also from concise 5b. Find the value of k for which the equation 3x square minus 6x plus k equals to 0 has distinct and real roots. Okay. Question number 5. Always put the question in front of your vision to solve it correctly. That's why I have copied it here. Now find the value of k for which the equation 3x square minus 6x plus k equals to 0 has distinct and real roots. Means it is given 3x square minus 6x plus k equals to 0 has distinct and real roots. So what is the condition of distinct and real roots?
So discriminant should be greater than 0.
Discriminant is strictly greater than 0. Where a equals to, comparing it with ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, a equals to 3, b equals to minus 6, c equals to k, means b square minus 4ac equals to 0. It implies value of b is minus 6. So minus 6 whole square minus 4 into a into c equals to 0. It implies 36 minus 12k. Sorry, it is greater than 0, right? It is not equal to, it is greater than 0, na? Is that clear to you? When discriminant is greater than 0, it implies b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. Now b is minus 6 whole square minus 4 into 3 into k is greater than 0. It implies 36 minus 12k is greater than 0. It implies 36 is greater than 12k. As linear inequality we already have studied now. So 12k is less than 36. It implies dividing both sides by 12, k is less than 3, means all the values of k which are less than 3 are the solutions of this equation. Means it has infinite many solutions. Is that clear to you? All lying less than 3. From minus infinity to 3, all the values of k are the solution for this question. Is that clear to everyone? Whenever roots of equation are distinct and real, discriminant is strictly greater than 0. So first we compare the equation 3x square minus 6x plus k equals to 0 with the general quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equals 0, where a equals to 3, b equals to minus 6, c equals to k. Then discriminant is greater than 0. It implies b square minus 4ac. As we know that value of discriminant is b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. It implies value of b is minus 6 whole square minus 4 into a is 3 into k is greater than 0. It implies 36 minus 12k is greater than 0. It implies 36 is greater than 12k when we transfer 12k to this side. And on it, reversing the inequality, this left hand side, this right hand side becomes left hand side becomes right hand side, and greater than becomes less than. Okay, and now if we divide both sides by 12, we get k is less than 2, k belongs to real number. Is that clear to you? This is the answer.